Hey Scorpio, welcome to Social Dragonfly Spiritual. My name is Eddie, if you don't know already. This is a timeless general crystal reading for the sign of Scorpio. We're going to figure out how you're feeling and what crystals can help you through these energies. Okay. I feel, I'm feeling grief, like, and a little bit of shock too. Like, you know that feeling when your stomach drops out your asshole? Like, I mean, forgive me, that's the only fucking way that I know how to. You guys may have had like a tower moment or some sort of bad news or something like that. I don't know. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Okay, one more. Oh, that's way too much. I'm not taking all of those. We're doing one, Spirit. One, please. Thank you. For Scorpio. That's it. Accepting. Accepting. Let's see if my camera can fucking focus, y'all. I'm sorry, my camera's like not the best camera ever, so I will read it if it will ever fucking. There we go. Acceptance is the state of being fully aware of a situation or circumstance without trying to control, judge, or change it. Emotional acceptance is a cornerstone to redirect our energy and resources into a productive path. Helpful crystals for our acceptance expand the ability to practice non-attachment and make peace with what is happening. So you guys might have gotten, that's that shock energy that I was feeling. You might have found out some news or something that was just, you know, first of all, if you did, this is something that you can't change, okay? It could be anything. For some of you, a family member is sick. Definitely picking that up. Crystals that can help you be in an energy of accepting are amethyst. Amethyst facilitates a deeper understanding and connection to yourself and humanity. It is well known, received, and adored by all, and offers mediation to all in conflict or opposition. Okay. Hiddenite helps you to get out of your own way. It shows where you are not practicing acceptance and brings non-attachment to light. Hiddenite. Heliodor. I'm going to show you guys these, what I'm reading from. Heliodor illuminates, forgive me if I say this wrong, okay. Heliodor illuminates areas that crave self-acceptance and teaches appreciation for parts of yourself you struggle to accept. Its golden ray, heart, allows you to receive openly. And lastly, we have kunzite. Kunzite unlatches the heart and teaches you to soften armor that protected your vulnerability. Opening your heart to new connections in spite of appearances. In spite of appearances or differences, commonality can be found in the container of acceptance. I fucked that all up, so I'm going to read it again. Kunzite unlatches the heart and teaches you to soften armor that protected your vulnerability, opening your heart to new connections. In spite of appearances or differences, commonality can be found in the container of acceptance. Okay. Meeting someone halfway here, okay? More crystals to try are lithium quartz, rhodochrosite, and diopside. Powerful stone combinations for accepting energy are kunzite and hiddenite, Heliodor and citrine, or Heliodor and rhodochrosite. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys take a peek at these because we know I'd be mispronouncing shit. So, amethyst, hiddenite, Heliodor, and kunzite. Okay. I'm also going to be pulling from the Crystal Spirit Oracle. Aquamarine, okay. Aquamarine is good for if you're mourning something or like grief, okay. I really get the sense that some of you might be having to adapt the "it is what it is" mentality here. Okay, what crystal can help Scorpios, please? Pyrite. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Okay, pyrite number 45 breaking down to a 9. Interesting. And we have turquoise at the bottom of the deck here, 57. So I am going to read from the book for the Crystal Spirit Oracle, because it's a new deck for me, and I'm learning about crystals as I'm doing this. So if you're cool with me reading from the book, then cool. If not, then whatever. Don't give a fuck. I'm about to do it anyway. Okay. All right, we have pyrite. And the essential meaning for pyrite is inherent value, knowing your worth, self-appreciation, genuine abundance, and prosperity within. Okay. Just, guys, I'm feeling a sense of self-acceptance. Some of you guys, yes, you are either mourning or having to accept a situation that's outside of you that you can't control. And then others of you, this is about your relationship with yourself. Some of you, this is about your relationship with your body, okay? Some of you guys, like, you might, I mean, I've done this. I can speak from experience and say, I've done this where I have had 3 kids, okay? And whenever after I had my first one, I've done it after I had pretty much all 3 of them. But, like, mainly it was the strongest, this energy of like having to learn to accept my body was the strongest after my first one. Like, things were not the same, okay? Especially if you breastfeed and stuff like that. And I had to like literally mourn, like, I don't even want to say, like, mourn the loss of my old body. And so with that came an energy of self-acceptance. And that is, I mean, it's easier said than done, but I feel like that's the journey some of you guys are on. Okay. Throughout the ages, humans have sought the gems of the earth, the crystals whose beauty delighted the eye and whose powers could aid them in their quest to achieve a sense of safety and abundance. They recognize the intrinsic value of these gifts from nature. And when Pyrite Spirit appears, you're meant to appreciate the abundance that the conscious universe has provided, an abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love. A scarcity mentality will prevent you from seeing all that is available to you. And you are called now to offer thanks for the myriad of gifts you have been given to help you achieve balance. As you take your healing journey, you will find it easier and easier to recognize that you will always have what you need. Abundance awaits as you ready yourself to claim it. The conscious universe has your back. What you need will not be denied you at this time. So open yourself to receiving it by practicing appreciation. Okay, I need to take a drink of water. Wow. Whew. My throat chakra got all weird. Okay, if this is about you and a relationship between you and someone else, okay, the relationship message is Pyrite Spirit has a clear message for you. Observe and appreciate the inherent value in your experiences and relationships. Those small moments of joy as you interact with the ones that you love. Those people around you who offer you support. Do you stop to appreciate the cumulative effects of your relationships with those who enhance your life? Today is a perfect day to do so. And as you look at the inherent value of things, notice the wealth of wisdom you are getting as a result of a variety of experiences with a diversity of people. Pay attention to whether your relationships have inherent value. Are some simply ones you have accumulated, perhaps even starting to detract from your life? If they have no inherent value, let them go. For you are meant to experience relationships rich in love and support. All right, and then prosperity message. Prosperity shows up in different forms. Do you see and appreciate the inherent value in what you own, enjoy, and experience? Pyrite spirit, also known as fool's gold, reminds us that there is great value in many aspects of life, not just the material. This crystal spirit is here to draw your attention to all that is available to you. Support, love, and resources to build upon. You don't have to do it all by yourself. For the conscious universe is your ally and wants you to experience prosperity. The road sometimes gets a little wonky, but only because you are being called to consider the riches you may be overlooking in your quest for more. Find the inherent value in what is yours. The memories, experiences, and situations that have brought you here today, that have brought you here to the brink of a breakthrough. If you are willing to practice appreciation, move away from the externally imposed systems of valuation and what others find worthy to determine and appreciate what is valuable to you. Pyrite spirit will show you how much you have and are manifesting to co-create your most abundant life. So are you like saying that you've just accepted? This is kind of like Libra energy. Like I just did Libra, and it kind of reminds me of Libra's energies of like just accepting your lot, or like fuck it, like this is just how my life is. Okay. It just seems like that's the energy that I'm picking up on here. It almost seems like, you know, the energy that I'm getting to is armoring your heart. Armoring your heart, especially if this is relationship wise, because you feel like there might not be any people out there that really could give you. It's like maybe you've been feeling like you're forced to have to accept the way people are, like the people closer to you, or like your parents, or relationships with siblings, or people in your family, or coworkers, or whatever. And maybe you've begun to kind of lie to yourself and accept and accept the fact that everybody just is this way. Like this is just how relationships are. This is just my lot in life. Okay, so this is an energy that I'm getting here, Scorpio, of you transforming like a, well, it is what it is, into you actually being thankful for this somehow. Whatever this is, whether it be a part of your body or a part of, you know, a relationship or a circumstance or whatever. This is about you, because you're Scorpio energy, you know, you're like the master of transformation. So this is about you alchemizing the energies of it is what it is, I have to accept this, or this is just how a motherfucking is. And you not being happy with something and just kind of like low-key hating whatever this is that's happening. It's transforming that energy into a self-acceptance energy and actually recognizing it as something that you're thankful for because it actually brought you something valuable, because it is of value. Okay? Especially self-value. This is you completely transforming your own self-value. Because you're learning to release the attachment to what you think you should be. You're learning to release the attachment to, like, if you're trying to manifest a person, or if this is about a relationship with another person, you're like, you know what, like, that's cool. I'll let you be who you are, but I'm not going to attach myself to the idea that everyone is like you. Or I'm not going to attach myself to the idea that, you know, this is just a label, but like that my soulmate or my person or whatever has to be this way, and this way. Okay? It's like realizing that your emotions and your feelings might change for someone or for a person or for a situation. Whenever you start to look at things from a completely different perspective, from a perspective of, wow, okay, there is value here in this person. There is value in this situation. Okay. Some of you guys are seeing the humanity within you. Like you're seeing and accepting the humanity within yourself or within another person. Okay. There might be, like, I'm just getting the energy of, like, unrealistic standards. That kind of came out in, like, the Gemini reading, or it was Gemini or Cancer, because there was a lot of resentment energy there. Okay? You might be holding yourself, specifically if this is your body, you might be holding yourself to, like, some ridiculous standard, you know, and, or another person. This could be another person. Yeah. Holding yourself to a ridiculous standard. Like, there's something that you're not seeing clearly. Because this comes down to a mirroring effect, right? Of this whole reality is a mirror. Okay. This whole reality is a mirror. And what this boils down to is that the way that you are... I'm going to put this two ways. It could be the way that you're judging others is the way that you judge yourself. So if you look at other people and you see someone who weighs more, this is just an example, and you see that, you know, if you are looking at someone who weighs more than someone else, and you automatically start to bring up words in your head, like, you know, words that are conducive to like fat shaming and stuff, okay? That is likely the way that you view yourself. It doesn't matter how fucking skinny you are. It does not fucking matter. Now, if you're looking at someone else and you're thinking, damn, like they're really skinny, or they, or whatever, they have the ideal body, or, and there's like jealousy or envy there, or insecurity there in any way, shape, or form, then you need to look at yourself, because however you feel about another person, ask yourself, how, in what way do you feel about yourself, okay? Whatever way you're looking at someone, I mean, really, you can look at anything in your life as a mirror. Anything. Okay? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to bring it up, homie. Like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to say it. Let's say that there's people out there, right? Because fuck labels. Like, to me, it doesn't matter. If someone wants to go by a label, that's fine. I can accept them for whatever label. Sorry if you hear my baby crying. My husband's out there with him. I can accept people for whatever label they want to put on themselves. You know, it doesn't bother me because that has nothing to do with me. That's fine. You know what I mean? But let's say there's someone who, because this does happen, that there's someone out there who says, they're talking about, and this is not how I feel. Jeez, this is not how I feel. Okay, this is just a fucking example. But let's say there's someone out there who, like, looks at someone who is, I'm gonna say, like, transgender or something like that, which is fine. I'm fine with that. And they are looking at them, and from their perspective, they're looking at the transgender person and saying, why can't they just be themselves? They're only doing that because they're afraid to be themselves. That person accusing the transgender person of not being able to be themselves, okay, needs to look at themselves and say, okay, in what way do I judge myself? What way can I not be my true self? That's the type of, like, thinking that you need to have, right? Where that's the type of self-evaluation that you should have right now. This is what I'm getting, okay, Scorpio? And I'm not saying that you feel that way about transgender. That's just a fucking example. I don't feel that way. People need to be who the fuck they are, okay? I honestly don't even care about labels, like, but if someone wants to be, like, if someone has a pronoun or, like, a preferred pronoun, fine. I'm cool with that. Yo, like, if that's the way that you want me to show you respect, that's fine. So it's less about, because a lot of people get attached in that, I'll use this as an example again. With the whole transgender thing, people are getting attached to a societal standard. People that, you know, want to hate on other people who are trans or whatever. And it's like, they're asking you to detach right now from any type of societal standard or whatever. You can still have your opinions, but understand, be able to be accountable and self-reflect that whatever way you're judging yourself for, you're likely judging other people for, okay? Whatever other way you're looking at other people, you need to ask yourself, wow, I must feel that way about myself somewhere. Okay, and that takes growth. It really, really does. It is not It is not something that a lot of people can fucking do. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? 20 minutes in and I haven't even pulled any motherfucking tarot. I gotta get going. But y'all, that was a deep example, and trigger warning. Okay, I'm sorry. I probably should have said trigger warning before. But it's a supercharged subject. Yeah, so you're weighing right now. I feel like you might be evaluating with this Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, that's Jupiter in Capricorn. There's something that has expanded in your life. Okay, some of you guys might be juggling or working two jobs. This might, quite frankly, this might be about your money, particularly when the pyrite comes out. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups. This speaks to a loss. This is the loss. This is the grief, okay? The mourning. This is the mourning energy that I picked up on. I picked up on it before it came out. This is an energy of not truly seeing the value in what's left of a situation. Damn, why the fuck is my baby crying so much? Hold on, let me check on him. Sorry, y'all. Mom life. Jeez. Okay, y'all, I had to check on him. I'm sorry. Okay, what the fuck's going on with this? Got all tangled up. So this is the energy of, I mean, he's 2, so I just, when he cries like that, I gotta know what's going on. So this is the energy of like paying attention or looking at the wrong thing. Like, look how attached he is to these 3 cups. This is like, you know, he's super attached to, he's pitching a fit. It's a temper tantrum, my husband says. He's super attached to these 3 cups that he spilt, and he's not even seeing the 2 cups behind him. Okay? And notice the energy here of the 2. It's not the same suit, right? But you have these 2 cups that are left over, and then you have the 2 pentacles here. And, you know, the pentacles are speaking of value. I almost feel like sometimes you are able to see the value in yourself or in a person or in a situation, and then sometimes you're not. This is a back and forth energy. So I feel like you're switching back and forth between focusing on the spilt cups, right? And focusing on the 2 that you still have full. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this could have to do with family members. For some of you, this could have to do with, oh, okay. For some of you, this has to do with like an inheritance or a large amount of money that you gained or something. It's like, you know, you're still in grief, and and no amount of money could ever replace a fucking person. Ever, right? No amount of money could ever replace a person. Some of you, okay, with the Heliodor, right? That's something that's going to, it says that it will illuminate areas that crave self-acceptance and teaches appreciation for parts of yourself that you struggle to accept. Its golden ray heart allows you to properly receive. There's this 10 of Pentacles that's coming in that you are needing to be open to receive. But I mean, if you look at this, he's not looking at, he can't see this 10 of Pentacles. He can't see this 10 of Pentacles unless he actually starts to look at the 2 cups there. So as long as you're in this back and forth energy, you might be able to go back and forth and have 2 Pentacles, right? Going between it, because I feel like you're trying to. I feel like you're trying to accept whatever this is and move forward. Okay. Whether this is like how your money is fluctuating, this is a fluctuating energy, or whether this be the loss of a long-term relationship or a person, okay? And some of you are learning how some of you just have to accept that you're going to have to learn how to live without this job or this person or this circumstance that you've had in your life for so long. And, you know, it can be very scary. It can be extremely scary. Because then you have to open yourself up to the new. You have to open yourself up to new people, new places, new jobs, whatever. And there's a sense of you not wanting to be vulnerable, right? With that Kunzite here telling you to, teaching you to soften the armor that protected your vulnerability, opening your heart to new connections. There's definitely a sense of needing to open your heart. I saw the Nine of Wands in reverse. That's letting your guard down. But that can definitely be a wounded energy, right? Some of you are trying to figure out whether or not you want to reconcile with someone. Okay. There might need to be some conflict resolution here. Yeah, Two of Cups, common ground. This is a relationship. This could be like a new partnership or someone that comes in. See, that is what that Two of Cups is. See, if you did end up, see the Two of Cups here? If you did end up losing someone or having some sort of, whatever this loss is that you're mourning over, you have someone new coming in. But if you're not open to seeing the value in what this new person brings, then you're going to miss out. This is an opportunity here. They want you to keep your heart space open. We do have turquoise at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Heart chakra energy. That Kunzite will really, really help keep your heart space open so that you can find commonality, right? So you can find common ground with whoever this is or whatever this is that's coming in. Okay. Kunzite will be really helpful for you with that. You know, and it's like you're looking at this and you're like, you're kind of weighing all of the ups and downs of this. And you're like, well, on one hand, you know, you got this energy. There's something that you are being called to receive that's coming in for you. Yeah. Page of Pentacles in reverse. That can be a disloyal energy. That can be a missing an opportunity. This can be a little bit of a, okay, so if you end up going back into focusing on this spilt 3 cups here, you're going to end up missing out on this opportunity. Especially if you end up focusing on, I mean, what you focus on is what you end up creating and attracting. Because this Page of Pentacles, I mean, he's looking right at this Page of Pentacles in reverse. So where is your focus, okay? Is it on this 10 of Pentacles? The value, the long term. I mean, this is like a soulmate or like whatever fucking label. It doesn't really matter what kind of label. But this is like a long-term relationship, this is like stability that is, you know, like a legacy, building a legacy that's coming in. But only if you're willing to focus on the right things. And I feel like you have done that a little bit. Maybe you're just learning about the law of attraction. Maybe you're just learning about law of correspondence, studying the 7 hermetic principles, hermeticism, if you haven't, or the 12 universal laws. If you haven't, I would definitely recommend studying those things. Okay, the Page of Pentacles also speaks to being a student. Okay, so maybe you need to be open to learning something new. There's a reoccurring thing of seeing the value in the new, seeing the value in being open, okay? Because the Page of Pentacles, you know, that's somebody who is a student, who is eager to learn, right? Who makes a steady, solid plan, like isn't afraid to like take a new route with things. If this is in relationships, the Page of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who's a little bit immature or like disloyal, okay? And kind of is a little bit superficial. So whether that's you or the person you're dealing with, whatever, but you know, they want you to be mindful of like, well, how exactly are you looking at someone else? Because it's not just about, see, this is like a reciprocating energy with this figure 8 here. It's not just about how other people are looking at you or just how you look at yourself. However you are looking at yourself, however you were looking at other people. In what ways are you looking at other people, and what thoughts come up when you see other people in other relationships, other circumstances, or whatever? In what ways are you, if you're like judging or looking at someone else or their situation a certain way, in what ways are you looking at yourself that way? Right? And as long as you are not being open to learning to view your reality that way, you're going to stay in this Five of Cups in reverse energy, and you're going to miss out on this Ten of Pentacles, this legacy, this long-term, this commonality, this common ground, this healing energy, okay? Yeah, the Temperance in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Someone here could have even found out that someone was like sick or something like that. Are you really trying to are you just are you doing everything that you can do to kind of help this person? Or are you just saying, oh my God, they're going to die? Miracles do happen, my dear. There's some sense of I'm also getting a sense of victim mentality, okay? We have the King of Pentacles. A victim mentality, because, some of you have thought process and subconscious programmings that are not allowing you to see, okay, the ways in which you are choosing to still remain the victim, okay? And that can be a tough thing. That can be a tough thing to learn. And I just feel like, you're missing out on opportunities to be in this King of Pentacles energy, to have financial abundance, or I don't know if it's a promotion or something like that. If you're feeling well, so-and-so, I'm just going to not talk to anybody at work because everybody always gets, to have this promotions or these bonuses except for me. So fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to keep to myself and I'm not going to say anything. You're going to miss out on opportunities. There's something about not being afraid to connect, not being afraid of the future, because there seems to be a fear of the future, right? Thinking the worst because of whatever pain you've experienced in the past. You have to be able to let that go before you to be able to, you have to think that it's possible, right? For you to be able to at least to be able to manifest whatever this is that you're wanting. It could be status that you're wanting. This King of Pentacles could be the one that you're trying to manifest, right? The King of Pentacles could be whoever you're connecting with here in this Two of Cups. The King of Pentacles has no problem manifesting this Ten of Pentacles right here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's either a surprise headed your way. This also speaks to a good sense of self-worth and self-acceptance. See, the King of Pentacles didn't get to be... There's Taurus energy here that's sticking out to me. Yeah, self-love and self-acceptance. Unconditional love for yourself. And see, that's kind of what the Taurus reading was about. So if you have Taurus in your chart, go check that. Or, in your big three or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever. Go check out that motherfucking reading. Some of you, this is a King of Pentacles that's coming in. And he's not going to look like... it doesn't have to be... a masculine energy for you, okay? It's just showing up as a masculine, but it could be male or female or whatever, right? But for some of you, this King of Pentacles is coming in. Once you start to evaluate those parts of yourself, right, and see your value, it's this King of Pentacles is going to come in and reflect that back to you, right? This person has a great sense of self-value. This person, as an individual, is willing to give you exactly what you deserve and then some. Very nurturing, very kind. But this person's not going to look like or be like who you thought your mate would be. Even if this is a boss, okay? It doesn't have to be a relationship thing. But the thing is, you have to detach, right? The Devil in reverse speaks of detachment. This is asking you to accept and be open to connecting with this person because they are bringing the Ten of Pentacles. Because if you are attached to a specific type of person, no, it has to look this way. It has to be this way. okay, then you're going to miss out on this abundance. The King of Pentacles brings abundance. They want you to release attachment to whatever you think that this needs to be for yourself. Because the King of Pentacles is coming in and he's bringing his Ten of Pentacles with him, and he wants to build that legacy with you, okay? Whether it be business partner, loving partner, relationship partner, whatever. He's trying to manifest the Ace of Cups with you. The Star, bitch, that's the miracles. Oh my God, what did I just say a second ago? Aquarius energy. This is something that will heal you. This is what you wished for. If this is about money, this is understanding that whatever, don't turn down an opportunity. Take some time to think about it. Don't turn down an opportunity just because you don't think that, just because it doesn't look the way that you think it does. You could actually be put onto your life purpose by accepting or accepting an opportunity, or learning, or looking into, or choosing to learn something new. Learning to look at you, those of you who this is just a spiritual thing, learning to look at your reality as a mirroring type of way, like I was saying earlier, that's going to bring you so much healing, right? Not releasing the attachment, right? Releasing the expectations to who you think this King of Pentacles is going to bring for you, who is going to be for you, or what they're going to bring for you. That's going to give you exactly what you're wishing for. Prosperity, abundance, hope, wish come true, okay? Jeez. But you can't be defensive. You can't be thinking the worst. And you can't be focusing on this Five of Pentacles energy here. Okay? This Five of Pentacles energy is the fear. It's the, this always happens. Look at that guy. Look at this motherfucker's face. He's like, not again. Barbara done kicked me out the church. And you know, if you know anything about like tarot, the original Rider-Waite tarot, how this is generally depicted, this is a church. Churches are usually open day or night, right? That's supposed to be an area where anybody could just go on in and get what they need. But these motherfuckers out here, all wounded. Look, he's got his foot in the cast and everything. All wounded and being like, well, they can't give me what I need in there, so I guess I'm just going to leave. And it's just like, you got to wonder why they're really out there. Because I don't think Barbara going to kick him out of the church unless this motherfucker was just really being a negative Nancy and focusing on everything that he don't have. Oh, he's going to go up there and be like, oh, okay, well, I guess no more, all they got is celery soup. When y'all gonna have something other than celery soup? Complaining about the celery soup instead of sitting there being thankful that he's got something warm to put in his belly. Right? Because if you're always thankful for the celery soup every time you go into church, eventually you're going to get something else. If you keep that positive attitude and be focusing on what you do have, the Two of Cups, the connections that you have in your life, the common ground, focusing on the opportunities that you have to heal yourself, Spirit or the divine or the universe will mirror that back to you. So are you in an energy of complaining, or are you in an energy of hope? Because that's going to be the difference between your healing and your abundance and your prosperity and being, you feeling like you're in fear and like you're in trauma and destitute and feeling like you are always going to be the victim. It's all about your perspective and how you look at it. Okay? Some of you, like I said, this has to do with a lack of confidence or insecurity. All right? I'm just going to throw that out there because I am seeing that. It's a lack of acceptance for the self. Even though you might have someone out here who's really trying to love you. But you can't receive that because you're not open to receive any of this. You won't be open to receive. This is the receptive energy. This is the divine feminine energy. This shit came out in reverse. You're not even open to receiving the love that this King of Pentacles wants to come in and give you. This King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the healing. Because you're not doing the work. This is projection. The Ten of Wands in the reverse, that's not taking responsibility for your own energy, okay? The Ten of Wands is like, yeah, I'm gonna take responsibility. You know what? I'm looking at that person and I'm judging them for feeling like they are overly confident. Where do I not feel confident enough within myself? That's the type of fucking energy that you need to have. This is just an example. If that's not it, then fine. But that's the perspective, okay? This is an energy of projecting and saying, well, that person thinks they're so much better than everybody. Blah, 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 blah. Why does that person get her boobs done? Why is that person, if this is about your physical body, right? It's like it's the equivalent of someone going, this Ten of Wands in reverse, this projection energy is the equivalent of someone going, why would they get fake boobs? Why would they get, liposuction? Why would they get all that when you sitting over here not feeling good about yourself? And it's really just coming from insecurity because you're projecting that insecurity onto someone else. Okay? If that's not you and that's not the part of your reading and it relates to your money or whatever else, or the relationship, whatever else, fine. Okay, baby? It's not your reading. It's general, okay? But this is really just about taking accountability and taking responsibility for your own energy and for the ways that you're blocking yourself. They want you to remove the blockage of being able to receive, okay? The Seven of Wands is like a protection or maybe a block. And in the reverse, this is saying, like, you need to remove the blockage that's stopping you from being able to receive, whatever this is, okay? And for some of you, this is poverty consciousness, okay? I'm feeling self-esteem stuff going on here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from the self-esteem deck, and then we are going to get I don't even know what this deck is called, honestly. I've got like fucking 14, 15. I think I got maybe about 20 new decks at one time because I started making a lot more money with my bookings and stuff, so I just reinvested it a lot into some new decks. And I still only be using my Rider-Waite Tarot. Mainly Oracle decks, but okay. What else do we have here for this Scorpio reading, please? Definitely go check out the Taurus reading. I feel like it's very, very... You know what? Others of you, this could be about trouble with a relationship where there's like some issues with between you and another person, and you can't find healing, you can't find common ground because, and this is somebody you could have been with for a long time or someone you're supposed to be with for a long time, and maybe someone's not coming in and wanting to apologize because of the lack of wanting to do the work on their self. Okay, and the decision is up to you. You have 2 twos here. It says, redefine your self-beliefs as they are interfering with your relationships. You are lovable and deserve supportive relationships. Redefine your self-beliefs as they are interfering with your relationships. You are lovable and deserve supportive relationships. Some of you guys are not open to receiving love. That's why we had that Ace of Cups. Yeah, we also saw the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. That's someone who's trying to give you love. Someone's there trying to give you love. But are you open to receiving it? Okay, Scorpio. Are you? Because you know what? Like, if you are not allowing someone to love you, you need to ask yourself why you don't believe that you deserve it. Okay? Okay, don't waste energy trying to interpret the intention behind passive-aggressive comments. Condescending jabs are made because they feel that their value is threatened. Wow. This is literally the projection and not taking... This is that 10 of Wands in reverse, motherfucker. Like, I just said this earlier. Do not waste your energy trying to interpret the intention behind passive-aggressive comments. Condescending jabs are made because they feel that their value is threatened. Is this someone, take it how it resonates. The Page of Pentacles could be you making some sort of comment, right? Being immature and allowing this to, like projecting your own insecurity onto someone else. Like I just mentioned earlier. Ew, why did she lose all that weight? Why did she get her boobs done? Why does she got her makeup like that? Why is she doing da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Or this could be somebody projecting this energy at you. And you need to understand, regardless of who this is coming from, it's only because this person feels like shit about themselves. Anybody who wants to comment on my appearance or anything like that, I don't waste time commenting on people's appearance like that. I'm not going to spend my motherfucking time doing that. Like, bitch, I'm busy. Like, hate, I wish you well. I got clientele. Like, like Kevin Gates, okay? Like, so honestly, just pay attention to what you say and how you feel about other people. Pay attention to how other people are reacting to you, because you're going to start to realize that this reality is a mirror and how much of what people normally put out in terms of being condescending, passive aggressive, being rude, their disloyalty, their insecurity, you're going to realize that almost like 98% of what people say and do are coming from personal projections from their own motherfucking insecurity, their own lack of self-confidence, and their own insecurity. And that's what these energies are. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have your rigid beliefs and inflexible thought processes are making it near impossible for people to find middle ground. Common ground, commonality. Which one? Which crystal said that? Kunsight. Use that kunsight, okay, if you're trying to find common ground. Kunsight unlatches the heart and teaches you to soften armor that protected your vulnerability. Opening your heart to new connections in spite of appearances or differences. Commonality can be found in the container of acceptance. Your rigid beliefs and inflexible thought processes are making it near impossible for people to find middle ground. Be willing to see things from a different perspective. Look at things from a mirroring perspective. I really feel like that's going to help you. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get one of these, and then I'm going to close it out because I wasn't trying to go for 46 minutes, but it is what it is. Accepting, right? I actually say that all the time. It is what it is. Oh, my mouth's dry. All right, Scorpio, closing message for Scorpio, please. And we have the law of immortality. Time is only of the essence for your full expression. So the time is now. The time is now for you to fully step into your power, your healing, your full expression, the full expression of yourself, okay? Because some of you guys are not in the full expression of yourself here. Sometimes I feel like you might feel like you are, and then you go back and forth. The law of intention. Give up complaining. Bitch, what the fuck did I just say a little bit ago? With this Five of Pentacles, I was like, how often do you complain? How often you complaining about that celery soup that you getting? That's an amazing blessing from the divine, right? This is an energy of gratitude also. Gratitude could change your life. The more, that's how energy works. Like a lot of people like to bash gratitude and stuff, but once you really start to understand how energy works, then you'll understand how powerful gratitude is, because what you focus on, your thoughts, your emotions, and that's your thoughts and your emotions repeated over periods of time, that's what manifests into your reality. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy. If you're constantly placing your energy on I don't have, lack, I'm without, I'll never have, right? And you're not having gratitude. Like this person, if this is about a person, I'm just getting that like someone actually might surprise you with their own growth. It's like some of you are not having hope that another person can grow and meet you halfway. Okay? They might be. They might. I feel like it's also an energy of going back to that mirroring, hoping that someone will grow and meet you halfway, and then when they don't, then you feeling bad about yourself. That's you needing to understand that that is completely separate. Like you don't need to allow yourself to feel bad because of the lack of what you're receiving. Be thankful for how you grew out of the situation. Some of this has to do with a parent for some of y'all. Could be a mom or dad, okay? But it definitely has to do with some of y'all it could have to do with a parent. Okay? But as you heal yourself, you heal the collective, okay? So I think that's really important. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me. Go ahead and hit the like button if you resonated with this video in any way, shape, or form. I also love your comments, so you guys can leave comments if you would like. And hit the subscribe button if you want to know whenever I post other videos. I also go live on Fridays because I give free tarot readings, so if you guys want to do that, you can hop on my live. No donation required. It's definitely appreciated but not expected. And what else? Share this video with someone else if you think that they could benefit from it. Okay? So many blessings. I love you guys like oxygen. Until next time. Bye.